Hello everyone! 2023 was an amazing game for farming sims. I don't need to tell you again, but we all know what incredible games we saw this year, including Fae Farm, Coral Island, and of course my favourite, Roots of Pasha. But this year we are going to be in for another great year. There are some amazing releases coming, and I've picked out 20 of maybe the best, or definitely ones that caught my eye that are due to release this year and maybe a little bit into the future as well. But I hope you enjoy this list and maybe you'll find a game that is going to be your new favourite. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also let me know which ones catch your eye in the comments. Let's get started. These games are in no particular order, but one of the games I'm most excited for in 2024 is Moonlight Peaks. This game is a supernatural farming sim where you play as a descendant of Dracula himself, who embarks on a new adventure in a magical town, and Dracula isn't overly happy about this prospect. All of the things you love most about farming simulator games are here, but with a charming supernatural twist that includes the ability to curse your crops and raise animals with some unique characteristics. Moonlight Peaks also has some really great quality of life features that will magically enhance your farming experience, including a little bit of anamorphism, fun as you get to fly around as a bat, some spell casting, and of course potion making. From what I've played so far, the gameplay is really smooth, and to say that it was just a demo that I played means that my hopes are seriously high for this one. Another great feature is the decorating. The mechanics and the furniture are just fantastic. The different options are so good, and there are some great flower items and foliage. They've also just recently added the ability to plant and mirror trees, which is perfect for decorating. We don't officially have a release date for this game yet, but we do know it will be coming to the Switch and PC. So far we've been treated to 2 demos of this game, a decorating demo that was released in October, and more recently a winter themed demo, which is hopefully still available for you to try on Steam right now. I'm really hopeful that we'll get a release of this game in 2024. I mean, October time would be very fitting for this game. Up next, we have Shire. This game was anticipated to be released in 2023. However, near the end of the year, we received an announcement that this would be releasing straight into version 1.0 in 2024. As much as I love having early access, playing a new game in full release is much more enjoyable. Shire is a sandbox RPG that is set on the continent of Arcadia, and the key gameplay revolves around farming, town building, exploration, and combat. I adore farming simulators that allow for exploring. In Shire, you may go across a variety of terrains, from magical forests to mountain jungles, with plenty to explore in between. Interestingly, this game also features islands that are created procedurally and change time as you enter the Enchanted Mist. A bit closer to home, there is a town to build where you'll be able to terraform your own landscape, build and decorate your very own home, and also your townspeople's homes too. One key feature of the town is of course the community, and you'll be able to integrate seamlessly to make friends with the local inhabitants, and maybe you'll even find romance. There will be daily jobs to complete with your friends, and you can also learn new skills from them. Upon release, Shire will be coming to the Switch, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. At number 3, we have Fields of Mystera, which is scheduled for release in 2024. This is another RPG sandbox game, and it brings back a wave of nostalgia from the old school farming games of the 90s. Your life starts in the quaint village of Mystera, where you, the player, have been offered a homestead in exchange for some assistance in restoring the town to its former glory. An earthquake had wreaked havoc and caused strange magic to seep through the land. There are a wide range of features including farming, fishing, crafting, ranching and breeding to take part in. And if you're open to the prospect of romance and marriage, then a sneak peek we've had at some of the romance options are definitely promising. The developers have also included some seasonal festivals, and as I mentioned, there is a twist of magic in this game, so expect to unlock some magical spells too. This is currently being developed for PC, but the developers are open to ports, and from what I've seen so far, I think this game would be great on the Switch. At number 4, we have Toown. This game was funded on Kickstarter in less than 24 hours, and it combines elements of relaxing life and farming simulation games with a little bit of idle gameplay. I've previously enjoyed the demo and it did show some definite promise. The initial story and gameplay activities such as bug catching and fishing were reminiscent of Animal Crossing. The farming aspect was pretty straightforward and it looks like it is going to have a good variety of crops, including fruit trees, flowers and even herbs. Toown definitely does have some unique features, such as the introduction of plant animals called pals. You can catch them, plant them and breed them. You may even get some special rewards for doing so. The graphics in this game are adorable, but the standout feature has to be the relaxing background music soundtrack, which definitely has some amazing lo-fi beats. Another thing that won my heart was the furniture options. They are very, very cute. Originally, the developers were aiming for a beta release in Q4 of 2023, however this was postponed and we will be looking at a beta version on January 10th, 2024. At the moment, it is PC only. If you cannot wait, you can head over to Steam now and try the demo for free. Another game that I'm hoping will be released in 2024 is Wish Upon a Llama. This isn't your traditional farming sim game where you'll endlessly be watering your crops. Instead, this is a cozy RPG where you play as a rancher whose focus is on breeding and raising adorable animals such as llamas, bunnies, geese, and capybaras. There is a variety of animal features that can be passed on through genetics, and there are over 50 breeds to discover. Besides breeding the animals, you'll also be able to grow a deep bond with your adorable creatures by taking care of them, playing mini games such as fetch, giving them snacks and toys, and going on walks with them. Although it may be hard to become separated from your new friends, there is also the ability to put them up for adoption and find them a new forever home. This game is set in the pastel-hued and aptly named Llama Town, and within the town there will be lots of hustle and bustle with a wide range of personalities that you'll be able to make new friends with, enjoy fun activities such as rope jump and spelling bees, which is interesting, and there may even be a certain person that will take your fancy, and if so, you can romance them. Wish Upon a Llama really does look super cute and wholesome. I cannot wait for this to come to PC soon. Over Magica is at number 6 and it's scheduled for release this year on PC, Xbox, PlayStation and the Switch. Over Magica is advertised as a mix between Stardew and Pokemon. Set in Clover Town, you'll be able to enjoy some wholesome farming on your very own farmstead alongside some monster taming fun, and by monsters I mean blobs. Blobs are cute and unsurprisingly round creatures that hatch from eggs, and if you treat them with care, they can become your best companions. Blobs seem to play a vital role in this game as you can go up against rival blob trainers, and the blobs can even help you around the farm with their abilities. When you aren't training blobs, you can spend time tending to your own crops, berry bushes, fruit trees, and even mushrooms. Once harvested, you can cook a variety of foods or just sell them in the market. You'll be able to find a variety of NPCs to make friends with and even build relationships with. As your friendship grows, you'll unlock new places to explore, new events, and learn more about their stories. The graphics are bright and colourful, and probably not my favourite style, but nonetheless, as a Pokemon fan, the gameplay has definitely made me want to try this one. In the list so far, we have seen a lot of pixel art style games, and here is another one. What can I say? I am a total sucker for them. This is Everhome, a cozy but not too cozy RPG. Although there is farming in this game, I don't think this is going to be the main focus of your gameplay, as there appears to be a strong non-linear story throughout. You play as the protagonist Lily, whose memories have dwindled and she has been transported to a mysterious island. As you expand your homestead, you'll be able to meet the locals, aka Everfolk, and explore the world around you, but your main goal is to reunite Lily with her missing sister. I did say that this game was cozy, but not too cozy, because there are secrets that lie beyond the farm boundary, which may involve some combat, as you'll be required to fight through procedurally generated dungeons to slay monsters. I know combat isn't for everyone, so I definitely had to mention it. Obviously, I love farming sims, but I can see that having this air of mystery and overarching quest in this game is going to make me want to play more and more. We don't have a confirmed release date, unfortunately, but it looks like this will be on PC for now, and there is a demo available if you want to try it on Steam. Number 8, I mentioned in 2023's list, and I'm going to mention it again because I'm still super excited for it. And this is Farm Folks. Farm Folks has been under development for a long time, and we're slowly starting to see more progress within this game. Last year we did see some live dev streams, and the game does look like it's starting to get there. So hopefully we'll see some news on its release, or maybe something we can test this year. If you've not heard about this game, it is an open world co-op and farming simulator with a steampunk twist. One of the things I'm most looking forward to about this game is all of the different machinery and also the building mechanics. Customization has been a big theme for the developers, and it's really nice to see a variety of colours and furniture items. If you want to see more updates on this game, the team is always posting sneak peeks and teasers on their Twitter page. We will have to keep our eyes and ears peeled for more info on this game. The next game I want to talk about is Murwood, and this is for all of the fans of hand-drawn graphics, or maybe some of you who just want a break from pixel art style. The trailer truly makes this game look really atmospheric and enchanting, something straight out of a fairy tale. As you've guessed it, in this game you manage your own homestead, create your own farm, manage your crops and animals. There is also the ability to craft items and gear. Be prepared to step outside your farm, as you'll need to be smart with your survival skills to deal with the elements, diseases and a few enemies. But if you can handle it, the world is your oyster. The open world has loot, mysteries and special events to reveal across 6 different regions with 3 towns. Of course, you can make friends with a sim-style interaction too. Again, there is no set release date for this one yet, but if you're a fan of everything whimsical, then this one may be one to put on your wish list. Another game that had great Kickstarter success was Echoes of the Plum Grove, which was funded in just 2 hours. Unfortunately, I don't think it hit the stretch goal for the Switch port, but who knows, maybe in the future. Echoes of the Plum Grove is a farming simulator game set in the colonial time period. Honeywood is a humble hamlet founded by Captain Whitfield, who, when aiming for the mainland, got a little bit lost and ended up on this island. The gameplay stretches beyond the menial farming tasks, as you can develop a variety of skills to improve your knowledge, and the game does not just stop with one character, but this game is multi-generational, so your farming successes can continue to be played on through your children. The art style of this game is almost 2D looking, but there is definitely something endearing about it. Cannot wait to give this one a go. At number 11, we have a game filled to the brim, or should I say to the cup, with Chinese culture. This is a game called Teaopia, and this is a farming game that will immerse you into rural Chinese life. You'll be able to transform an overgrown field into the perfect place for growing a wide selection of crops, including, of course, tea, which once harvested, you can use the leaves to brew and share with your friends at tea parties. Aside from the crops, you can also build homes for your very own livestock, which you can look after, breed, and collect their produce. Your farming endeavours are always so much fun with a pet, and you can embark on your adventures with your very own cute cat or dog. There is, of course, a life beyond the farm, and there are urban areas to explore the different attractions, make friends, and engage with merchants and markets. Teaopia also has a gateway to the underworld, which is waiting to be unlocked. If you are looking for a farming sim with a twist, then Teaopia could be that one for you. Unfortunately, there isn't any info regarding the release date yet, so we may be waiting a while, but it's still one to get excited for. Critter Crops is the next game on the list, and you shouldn't have to wait too long for this one, as it's planned for release in Q1 of 2024. There is also a demo available to try on Steam if you want to give it a go. The storyline focuses on Sylvie, who is a witch who was exiled from her hometown due to their magical abilities. In search of a new home, she arrives on Mutter Island and soon discovers she can grow magical critter crops that will help her restore the island to its former glory. There are 24 critters to grow, and each has their own optimum growing conditions. Once grown, you can name and level up their abilities to unlock different areas of the island and reveal secrets. Unfortunately, or fortunately, Sylvie isn't the only person searching for a new life, and you'll encounter new people who may want to join you on Mutter Island, and it's your job to make them feel at home and find them a place to stay. Critter Crops is scheduled to release onto the Switch, PC and Mac. If you've ever dreamed of becoming an undercover spy, you can do just that in this next game. This is Shire and it's scheduled for release on PC in Q2 of this year. In this game, you've been enlisted as a spy who travels to an unfamiliar planet. Normally the residents would be suspicious, however, thankfully you have been mistaken for a new neighbour and welcomed. In order to understand the new world you are in, you must get to know the locals by hearing their stories and making friends. You can also impress your new neighbours by becoming a champion fisherman, showing off your farming skills and explore deep into the dungeons. All of your activities will work towards the goal of unveiling who threatens island life and uncovering if the perceived idyllic life is just a giant facade. But of course, do not get caught. Number 14 is Wholesome Out and About. This game's Kickstarter went live at the end of 2023 and it immediately caught my eye. This game is definitely coming to PC and thankfully due to unlocking all of their stretch goals, we will also be seeing a Switch port. The game starts when you go to visit your Granny May and you find her in a state of sorrow since a violent storm had destroyed much of the town and also affected her cottage. In order to help save the community, you must connect with the nature around you. You can use sustainable farming techniques to grow crops, go foraging to find over 90 real-life plants and fungi, which will be dependent on the seasons. Once you have filled your pockets, you can begin cooking, not only delicious recipes, but also herbal remedies to help out the town. I love exploring in games and finding new things, which is probably one of the reasons I'm so excited for Out and About. Early access is earmarked for Q2 of 2024, but the full release is scheduled for 2025, with potentially more updates and DLC in the future. Very exciting. Up next, we have A New Leaf Memories. I was a little bit hesitant to put this in as I played the demo, and I wasn't the hugest fan of it, but I am willing to give it a go as I think we will see some improvements on full release. That full release is scheduled for Q1 of this year. Here you play as a cute chibi character embarking on creating their dream farm. If you're a player who just wants to farm and complete life sim activities such as mining, fishing, without lots of lore behind it, I think this game is going to be for you. There are townsfolk to get to know and it does look like there are a few quests to complete, but from what I've seen so far, those storylines don't look to be too deep. This game is scheduled for release in Q1 of 2024, as I said, and this will be coming to a variety of platforms including the Switch, PC, PlayStation and Xbox. One game that I am definitely excited for is SolarPunk. The developer of this game is aiming for a full launch in late 2024, so hopefully we'll be hearing more about this game soon. SolarPunk is a multiplayer open world survival game which is set in a world of floating islands. Although the graphics look wholesome and cozy, there are an array of machines and craftable gadgets that are going to make farm life much easier. You'll be able to use the sun, wind and water to create an energy system that can automate processes such as watering your crops, something that I definitely appreciate so much. You can explore beyond your island in your very own airship, which is kind of unique and fun. It looks like there'll be a lot to craft and the building and decorating has definitely caught my eye as I love the way the buildings look, and placing individual rules will definitely be able to give you lots of creative freedom. SolarPunk is due to be released on the Switch, PC, Xbox and PlayStation. At number 17 is Sally, and this is a community-centered life simulation game which follows a group of children looked after by two caring grandmothers as they explore the world in a flying ship. There is an array of cozy activities to partake in, including growing vegetables and fruit. You'll also be able to taste your produce with a variety of recipes to make and cook. There is also a variety of chibified animals to encounter and pets to look after. Some of these are more unique than we've seen in other farming sims, including hedgehogs, owls, and even a moose. The full release is expected in January 2025, and then it will be coming on Switch and PC, but I'm hoping because we're approaching into 2024, we will definitely see some beta access before then. On February 20th, CozyNut will be releasing onto PC. In this game, you can start and build your very own space colony. You will be able to travel the planet and see a variety of different biomes to gather lots of resources to aid your development. Once you have your required resources, you can expand your base, build houses, and even decorate. You are also able to grow and crossbreed a variety of different plants in your very own greenhouse. On this planet, there are a variety of alien insects and fish you can catch and sell for a good profit. CozyNauts also have the feature for a co-op if you want to play with your friends. The penultimate game on this list is Tales of Psyche, which is scheduled to be coming this year on the Switch, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. This is a fantasy farming game set in the beautiful world of Yaokai. You'll be able to grow seasonal crops and construct coops and barns for your animals. The farm also needs a little bit of TLC, so be sure to restore the dilapidated farmhouse and other buildings. Outside of the farm, there are plenty of mysteries to uncover and some unique abilities to unleash, including transforming into a crow so you can roam freely in the skies. There are also 30 unique characters that will also enhance the game's storyline. Additionally, you'll be able to play co-op with your friends as well. This is truly a beautiful game, and it looks like there is a magical world just waiting to be explored. And finally, at number 20, we have Farlands. Farlands is a farming game set in the outer galaxy. After purchasing your very own planet for an absolute steal, with the help of your personal droid, you must work together to turn this abandoned rock into your new home. In order to turn this into a habitable space, you must cut weeds and reclaim the fields to grow your very own food sources. With your very own personal spaceship, you will also be able to explore the different planets and see what resources they have to loot. Do not worry, you are not alone out there. There will be a handful of people you can meet and get to know. Farlands is planned for release in 2024 and is currently scheduled to release on PC. There are just a couple honourable mentions that I wanted to include as well. I did mention some from last year's video, but there are also a couple more that haven't yet released date, and you really want to keep an eye on these. Firstly, Puff Pow Island Skies. This super cute game has been starting to put out alpha version gameplay teasers, and I'm hopeful as the year progresses we will see more of this promising game. And The Ranchers. This was initially anticipated to be released in 2023, however it is now planned for release this year. And this countryside life sim definitely has a lot of potential. Very excited for this one still. So there we have it, that is the end of our list. Someone has very kindly decided to join me for this. I hope he's excited for farming sims as I am. Don't forget to let me know which ones you're most looking forward to in the comments. Have a great start to the new year, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye bye!